What is up, you guys? Welcome back to an all-new Kardashians Weekly here at AfterBuzz TV. We are so excited to recap this episode, and we've got some tea for tea time. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Kardashians Weekly here on AfterBuzz TV. Everyone's having a good time. Everybody's dancing. We're really in a good mood, you guys, because this show is so much fun to talk about. And we are here again. This is week 3 of our newly branded Kardashians Weekly show. And before we get started, we just wanted to introduce ourselves. We have a lovely panel tonight. And how are you tonight?
Hi, thank you, Dakota. My name is Shanti. You can find me on the gram at Shanti_Christina or tweet me at ShantiChristina.
Oh, it's my turn.
Your
All
turn,
right.
girl.
Hey guys, it's Ginwa Zenadine. You guys can find all my social media links on my website, ginwaz.com.
Hey everybody, it's Howard III. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Howard III, and of course my website, howardthird.com.
All right, you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. And before we start today's show, we wanted to remind you about some exciting changes that are happening at AfterBuzz right now. You may have noticed that Kardashians Weekly now airs on a brand new YouTube channel. That's because we're catering content to match your wants and all of your needs. So currently, this channel is going to be all the reality TV-based after shows. So if you, so that way you only get what you guys want to see. So make sure you hit that subscribe button right now because we are going to be on this channel.
Which is us.
Yeah. Right here. Do it because we want you guys to watch our show. We love you.
We're really creating awesome content for you guys. So if you like the confessionals, if you want to see more beauty breakdowns and more gossip and just cute pictures of the Kardashians right here, then make sure to subscribe.
Yes, definitely. And speaking of confessionals, we have a very fun one that we shot last week that we cannot wait to show you guys. And this is something we want to continue. It's hilarious. So let us know what you think.
We're so funny.
Makes me think so.
Yep, can you get the... Yep. Okay, good. Ah, there's a hair on my boob. Okay, don't touch the tip. Don't. Okay, I'm done. Thanks. Hey, you guys. I'm so excited to be here this week. Sorry I missed last week. I was away on business, but I'm here now, and I can't wait to film with everybody. They were talking a lot of crap about me for not being here last week, so here I am, and I'm excited to finally meet Ginwa. She doesn't have a flat tire this week, so that's good. Flat tire.
Can you get more of my hair? Okay, thanks. Okay, Howard, can you bring me my green tea, please?
Hell no.
Okay, we're working on that. People don't really take me seriously sometimes. I'm like supposed to be the leader here, and they don't do what I say. Today we're doing a new episode. We're talking about Khloe Kardashian and Kylie Jenner are both pregnant. They just can't get enough of each other, I guess. But anyway, I think Shanti's showing up this week, so that's going to be good. I'm excited to have her here because Ginwa was just too much last week. I was like, talk. And I was like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? She seems nice. She's very pretty, but like we're working on her.
Can you not mess up my contour, please? Thanks. We need other makeup artists in here. Do I look fat? Phil, do I look fat? No? Okay. Hey guys! I'm so excited to be on this panel again. Last week, Shanti was complaining that I had a flat tire, which I really did. Where was she when I was there? At least I made it to the studio. Take notes, Shanti. Anyways, can we just talk about Dakota for a second? This man right over here could be my son, okay? And he's here acting like he's the star of the show. Star who? Who exactly are you, honey?
So happy to be back. Finally, a full-blown after show. It's about time. Hopefully everybody will act right on this one, you know? Because being the star of the show is difficult. I need an understudy. I can't do this all by myself. I mean, oh hey Dakota. We'll see you guys all later.
That's it. We're done.
You guys, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Well, you guys, we shot one tonight that you guys are gonna die. It's like the best one yet. We'll air next week. But you guys, let's get into some tea time, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. Cheers to tea time.
Cheers. Yay.
into how Howard is the shadiest of them
Dakota,
all.
what flavor are we having?
This one is actually like a mint julep, like mixed with a cranberry. It's so good.
A mint julep? Okay.
You're so creative
good.
with ATs. I love it.
Alcohol flavor.
Okay.
I love it.
All right,
Come on,
let's
julep.
talk about let's talk about this though, guys. Chloe, love her to death. She kind of like somewhat denies the pregnancy rumors a little bit. A fan commented on her photo, the photo of that we're showing here, said, "Aren't you supposed to be pregnant?" The fan said, "Aren't you supposed to be pregnant?" Chloe responds, "It is a peplum shirt. It flares out at the bottom. It's just the way the shirt is designed." In some of the next pictures coming up from the same shoot, I'm in a crop top, showing a lot more skin. ... So it's almost like she was saying like, I don't know. Doesn't it seem kind of weird, like the way that she worded it, like. If you are pregnant, why are you like trying to deny it? Or do you guys think that was more of her confirming it? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Maybe she just wants to say, I mean, they are relevant, but maybe they want to stay relevant in the media and have everybody talk about them. So if she's not really giving a direct answer, people are still going to question and want to follow them to figure out if they're really pregnant or not.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why nobody's just confirming it. Like, why are we
wanna
doing this back and
know.
forth? Like, why can't you say now, like, hey, I'm pregnant? Are we just supposed to wait until the baby comes out? Like, and then you guys hide the baby? Like, what's going on? Like, just say, what's the big deal?
I know.
Tell us.
I kind of want. Don't you kind of want them to announce it on the show
Yeah.
though?
Maybe that's what they're waiting for.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
That's probably what it is.
They're
God,
probably-
we just figured it out.
Season finale.
Yeah, because then it'll show them like, oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
I'm
gosh.
pregnant. Yeah,
Yes.
it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
figured you
God.
guys out.
You know what? Because we've been saying for a long time now that they end up saying things too early. Like they're always posting what they're doing, and then 3 months later it airs on the show, and we're like, oh, I saw this on Snapchat 3 months ago. Like it's old news. So I think they're really trying to maybe keep some more stuff secretive, and that way later on we're going to be more surprised, which I think will be amazing because that'll be great for the view numbers. It could be like we're addressing the rumors in this episode, and boom, everyone's going to flock.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, they're gonna have to start showing at some point.
That's true.
You know,
Exactly. Unless
like-
they hide the whole time. Like, I still haven't seen Kylie after her being in Vegas. Like, I haven't
Yep.
seen her anywhere else.
I know. It's insane. But the next thing I want to talk about is Pilot Jones is suing Rob and China for defamation and cyberbullying, allegedly, which drove him to nearly kill himself, apparently. If you
Whoa.
guys
Who's
don't...
Pilot Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, who is that? He's a pilot, apparently, but
He's trying to get in on the fame, though. You can tell. I mean,
But
he's
who
trying
is
to,
he? Is he their
basically,
pilot?
He's the guy that was the kissing photo that was apparently released. It wasn't apparently released by him, but it might have been. And then they exposed him as gay, I guess, apparently. And then they also said that they released his phone number and email to the public. So like, I think he just feels like the Rob and China really attacked him and kind of really went crazy and
even though he was the one that released the photo, right?
well, I don't know, but apparently allegedly, but then he started getting death threats though because people were calling his
Whoa.
phone.
Wow.
And so
Is this the guy China was with?
this is
Yeah.
the one, the
Oh, the
photo
rapper.
of him, the two kissing. It was a photo, not the video. It was like a photo of the two of them kissing allegedly. I don't know.
Drama. It's
Yeah.
always drama with these two.
I know.
When
there's
does it
always
end?
violence when Black China's involved.
I know. It's like scary.
I don't. Like,
We
she's
just sit
violent.
back and
Sip our tea. But apparently he lost all hope in restoring his respect with his children, and he like wanted to kill himself. So that
that's
seems
not good.
That's sad.
sad. Like, you know, I mean, if that's really true, don't do that, obviously. Like, that's really sad. But then also, a lot of people were saying that he's doing this for attention because he's just trying to put his name out there even more.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
heard of him until you mentioned his name to me, so maybe.
But
Yeah.
we'll see. I don't want to assume that he's doing it for attention, but like, I get why it would stress him out, but at the same time, like, that's a little much. I don't
Yeah.
know. But you never know with
Yeah.
people. I don't know. Another thing, Scott and Sophia Richie are
Oh,
still
God.
bouncing around the town. They're sharing lots of PDA
gosh.
on their vacation in Mexico, and sources say that Sophia now refers to him as her boyfriend, yet she still has not met the kids, but this is them in Mexico recently.
I hope she doesn't meet the kids. She doesn't need to. No, don't bring this little young thing around my 3 children. No, not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
Maybe they can all play Barbies together.
She can't even legally drink alcohol.
Come out with the shade.
what?
That's weird.
It's so weird. I just don't understand this pairing.
I know. You were telling us this about this like a while back. You were just saying that this is just bizarre to you. Like, you're saying,
Yeah.
what are they gonna do?
Like, what are they going to talk about? What does a 35-year-old talk about with a 19-year-old? I don't know.
It might just be like a physical attraction, to be honest with you. How long have they been dating around or messing around with each other for?
This
Like
is
a few months, right?
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
I think it might last for another few months, but realistically, like, do they have a deep, like, mental connection? I find that hard between a 19-year-old and a 35-year-old.
I don't get it. It's so weird to me. I
Yeah.
can't even. I'm not. Sorry. I wouldn't even be attracted to somebody that's 19.
Well, the most interaction I usually get with a 35-year-old is if I'm at like Walmart and I'm checking out, but that's about it, you guys.
Well, the 35-year-old man is what I go for these days. That's my age range, but not a 19-year-old guy. No, I'd be robbing the cradle.
I just feel like, I mean, I don't know. It's almost like an uncle and like a niece or something. It just seems
Yeah.
odd. Like I don't interact with a lot of women that are that much older than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
I think if she was like, I don't know, 21 and he was 35, then maybe it would have been kind of okay.
Yeah.
But
19 is just like,
yeah,
it's
19's
too
it's-
young.
Yeah, like
Still
go
a
back to
teenager.
college, something.
But we
Yeah,
also
no.
have to realize that this is something that he's been bouncing around with a bunch of different ladies. Like he was just with Bella Thorne, and then he was with somebody else, and then now he's with her for a while. But like it just seems like Courtney even said in tonight's episode, it just seems like he's always with a bunch of. She labeled them hookers. I'm not
A
saying
different hooker
Sophia
every
is,
day.
but
Well, what's weird is that Sophia's older sister is Nicole Richie, who was friends with Kim Kardashian when they were growing up. So that's kind of a weird triangle if you think about it,
odd.
because like I'm sure she's been around the family a number of times, basically.
Yeah.
True.
And so it's just
I don't know. Scott might be doing it deliberately at the same time just to evoke some emotions from Courtney. I mean,
yeah. But then why did he do Bella Thorne too? That was weird too. I was like, what?
I don't know. He's really into the 19.
It's kind of gross, right? God, but he's hot.
yeah,
You think
Scott,
so?
I think he's
Yeah,
hot.
he's attractive.
Like I'm not
Hot.
into like guys with like blonde hair. I like darker features on men, but he's really good looking.
God, he looks so
Just
much better
saying.
than he used to, and he dresses.
Yeah.
so
I
well.
agree. I know.
Right?
does.
He looks
better.
a lot better than
Why
used
does
to.
he have to be
I don't
such
know.
a
He's like
mess?
such an asshole, but he's so hot. He's a hot asshole.
Okay, and
And he's
moving.
funny. Sorry, go on. Continuing.
Moving on from that note.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, a little tangent.
Sources apparently say that Kylie is maybe expecting a girl. The source says Kylie prefers to stay home now. She feels good, but her body is changing. She doesn't want to be photographed, and at the moment, she wants more privacy. So she's having family and friends over more instead of her going out. And they also go on to say that she talks about the baby nonstop, and she's already shopping like crazy for the baby online.
I don't believe it till I see it.
I don't know. I just want to know, who are all these sources?
I was just gonna
Yeah.
ask you, like, I don't know, is it Chris?
Yeah.
Is Chris the source?
I feel like Chris leaks information.
Yeah, maybe.
And apparently Kim wants all the babies that are going to be coming up pretty soon to be like more like sisters or siblings rather than cousins. So they're really hoping that all of them at the same time they're going to get to grow up at the same age, and that it's going to be more of like a sisterly or sibling thing rather
That's
than
cute.
Yeah.
Now they're all gonna have kids except Kendall. Kendall's the only one that's not gonna have a kid.
You don't think Kendall wants a kid?
No, just like currently right now.
I don't think Kendall wants a kid, especially with her modeling career. I don't
Not-
think it's
not
something
for a
that she
while.
wants
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, no.
A few years, probably.
Yeah, and speaking of her modeling career, Kris Jenner recently denied rumors saying that Kendall is not getting her own spinoff about her modeling career. She says that she is content with her role on Keeping Up with Kardashians, the small role she has, and she wants to focus on modeling. She's very busy, and Kris says that there is not going to be a Kendall spinoff, but she said there is always a spinoff in the works. So I'm like, what do we got next? What do we
Yeah,
got
I'm
next?
pretty sure Chris will come up with something for Kendall.
Yeah.
I said it on Life of Kylie. I want to watch the spinoff of Chris. Like I would love that. Right?
Keeping
Kris
Up with
Jenner?
Chris.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she is so funny, and I want to hang
She
out
is,
with her.
she
She's
is.
She is.
hilarious.
She's amazing.
I would do a lot of things to have drinks with her.
That would be so
Wow.
fun.
All right.
You know what I mean.
It would be fun. It would be fun. But and then also Caitlyn Jenner recently said that she wants to be a runway model now, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
So she is another source, like whoever this person is, maybe it is Chris, says that she's seen the success of other elder women and wants to achieve the same thing and wants in on the action. So
I just feel like she wants fame at this point in her
Yeah.
life. It's not like she's inspired. Like, there's nothing wrong if you want to be a model at that age or whatever. But I mean, at this point, after releasing the book and the rumors and all the BS that we've heard her say about her own kids and like the Kardashian family, it just seems like she's after fame. That's it.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she can try to get her modeling on, but I don't know.
No,
Maybe
please
she-
don't.
Your time has passed.
Yeah. I think she should stay the motivational speaker and just, do like print work on the side. Like I can see her in a Old Navy ad or Target.
Navy.
Print work. is
Target,
her.
yeah, Target.
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
funny. Well, allegedly, another alleged thing is that she recently has had fat pads put underneath her toenails to make it more comfortable for her to stand in heels.
She's doing the most.
She's doing a lot.
Let's just put it that way. You
Are
are
you kidding
doing
me?
the
Just
most.
go online and search up this stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Just get your fast flats and be gone, Caitlin. I mean,
God.
Dr. Scholl's, listen, I wear them for work too, so. Everybody wears Dr. Scholl's.
This is a Dr. Scholl's ad. And then lastly, Kim was recently photographed on her phone while driving. And this has sparked a lot of controversy because in the past she's been allegedly one to say that she is against texting and driving. I mean, I know everyone does every once in a while, which it's not good, but like for her, someone in her spot and her platform, she really needs to be careful because one, she's putting her life in danger and she's always has anxiety. So like the worst could happen when you're texting and
She
driving.
looks like Kylie right there. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was Kylie, not Kim.
Really?
So
I
I'm
did
glad you
too.
said
Yeah,
Kim.
me too.
But
Yeah.
man, I mean, come on, Kim. Like, let's not text and drive.
Maybe she's at a light stop.
She wasn't.
But even if she has a light stop, are you allowed to have your phone out? Hey, I'm not the one to talk, being that I got multiple tickets for texting and driving, which, by the way, is the worst thing you could do. Please don't follow my footsteps, people. But
No, it's bad.
you know, at times we forget that celebrities like Kim Kardashian are actual human beings, and we put so much pressure on them. But
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, maybe she was like changing the song
Nope.
on her.
maybe she was on her navigation system trying to figure
I
out
was there,
where
okay?
she's going, you know?
I mean-
or she's checking out her. I'm not gonna talk about
No,
that. We'll
she's
leave it for later
tweeting.
on.
She's updating her app, you know, who knows? Maybe she's
Oh.
getting some new emojis out, who knows? But I do want to say, I'm not just trying to like say no, but like legit they had another photo of like the outside of the car and she was just driving, no stop signs, no stoplights
Oh, okay.
there. So she
Okay.
was, you know, doing something on her phone while driving. Kimmy, we love you, but be safe.
No,
we
be
want you to stick
safe.
around. You know?
Everyone watching this episode, please don't text and drive. I need to remind myself not to do that. I know it's hard, you guys, but
It's hard.
Don't
you
do it.
can't be texting and driving.
Don't
Do
do
it.
it. We ain't gonna do it. But let's get into this episode, guys. We had an amazing episode tonight of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It was called MILF's Gone Wild, which was an exciting title.
Yeah.
It was exciting.
But it's about the 17 girls of Courtney's friends who go for a 4-night stay in Mexico.
For her
And
birthday.
They had a wild time. What did you guys think of this extravaganza?
It looked like fun. I was like, I wish I was there in Mexico doing it big. You know, they stayed at Joe Francis's house, and he was the Girls Gone Wild guy. So the house was beautiful. I wish I was there. I love seeing Courtney let her hair down. You know, she's always so uptight, and she always has the kids. Like,
Yeah.
when she's out just having fun, that's the best time to see Courtney.
I
Yeah.
know.
I
thought
don't
it
think we
was
saw that
fun.
much footage though.
I know,
To be
I wanted
honest
to be
with you,
more.
like I think the whole birthday was focused more on Kim.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Than the actual celebration.
Which
That's
is
my
kinda
opinion.
sad.
It is kind of sad. Like, why does Kim always have to be the center of attention? Sorry, guys.
No, I thought the whole the whole episode was going to be all Mexico, and I was super excited. And then
Yeah.
we just kind of didn't get that much of it.
Because
so
you're going
I
next
wish-
week, right?
I'm going this week, yeah.
That's so cool. That's
I'm
exciting.
heading there. I don't have a private chef or a mansion that I'm staying in, unfortunately, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
That's gonna be awesome, yeah. But I thought we were gonna get, like you said, more of Mexico, but we got a lot of Kim's anxiety, which is another thing that we want to see. We want to see her be real. She calls Joe and is saying, "Look, I don't know what to do. Like I'm thinking about flying out 4 more security guards. I think maybe that'll make me feel better." But for me personally, I wouldn't want to know that 4 people are waiting outside my door. Like, what if one of them was like an inside job? Then you have 4 guys outside
I
your door.
would want security guard. I mean, it's a little drastic, but I think that when you go through something that's so traumatic, I don't know if you guys have ever had PTS, but it's weird and scary, and so I can understand that.
Understand it?
I mean, I wasn't like robbed, but there was an incident that happened to me, and I had like PTS after, and it's scary. Am I saying it right? Yeah. What was I gonna say though? Do we know what happened to Joe Francis? He got kidnapped.
He
Does
got
anybody know?
kidnapped.
Quick story.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know what's going on with that. That's really scary though. I'm guessing he was a younger person, like when he was younger, and like he may have gotten kidnapped. But
That's crazy.
I think it was recent though.
what?
Oh.
I needed to go. We need to Google it.
We're gonna talk about this
Well,
next
yeah,
week
yeah.
because
We'll get to it.
that seems extreme. But oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
Courtney's trying to go on this vacation and have a fun time. Scott wants to make it about him again and saying after she gets back he wants to go on a family vacay, and Chloe's like, do not do this. Chloe and Kim are both saying like, we're not going to do it, like we can't do that because you're leading him on. And we'll talk more about that later, but it just seemed very weird to me how he was just so
Involved.
aggressive and
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, the phone call when they're working out. And he called screaming.
But
What
seriously,
was
look at the
that?
smile on Courtney's face when
That
she's
was so
talking to
weird.
Scott. Like, it's like she's happy to see him mad
Yeah.
and upset and yelling on the phone.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really think they still like each other. They just have too much pride to admit it.
I don't know. I could see that. I just know that it's kind of scary though because he's not mentally like stable enough to go through all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But he needs to realize that he can't just keep doing things to Courtney and expecting her to just not live her life.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he's going off, just like she said, with so many different girls, partying everywhere, and he's always seen out with somebody different. So I don't understand why he gets mad at her.
I don't know. I don't get it. But something I know that Gunwa wants to talk about because she's super passionate about this topic. We're going to be talking about this whole Kim thing with Kim getting photographed on the beach, and she was just so upset that
Thanks
this
for
was
putting that
not.
out there. But yeah.
No, because you said you wanted to talk about this.
I really did. I did want to talk
Take it
about
away.
it.
Take it
So
away.
you sure?
Hit it.
Okay, guys, here it is. I'm going to start preaching right now. So So the whole thing of Kim getting upset about being photographed, first of all, she's been in this entertainment industry for years. She's a public figure. She's one of the most famous people in the entertainment industry. Kim, you need to kind of start getting over it. I mean, when you're in this position, you should have enough confidence. But at the same time, hold on, I'm not hating because I do understand Kim's perspective. When I was back in my pageant days, when I would have people randomly photograph me and the pictures were hideous, let me tell you, like absolutely horrible, and I just can't get rid of them because they're like on the media right
I
now.
gotta look them up.
No, please don't. It's like really bad. And I would get really upset and I would be crying and, you know, because I'm like, what are people going to think? They're going to think I look this way. But literally after a few months, I didn't care. I just untagged myself. Whoever wants to see them, they can see them. And at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to be a little too vulgar using this phrase. Kim has a big booty, okay? With big booties comes cellulite. So deal with it, Kim. Please.
She's
Yeah.
gorgeous the way she is.
You always have to be nice to go down and add something. No, she is. She's absolutely gorgeous, but it's a reality. Women have cellulite, and when we photograph ourselves on social media, we always put the best pictures. We're not gonna post a picture of ourselves with our cellulite showing. Like that's,
Yeah, the whole situation is. It just sucks. Like I don't know what it's like to have like an unflattering picture of me blasted over the internet, but
It's horrible.
it sounds terrible. But at the same time, it's like, don't let that ruin your trip. You know what I mean? Like, don't go inside and sit on your phone and like get upset about it and like have it ruin your whole trip. You know what I mean? It
And
should be
also
like,
mention in front of Courtney how it was her worst trip ever. I thought that was kind of
Yeah.
That was sad.
That was messed up.
she just kind of made it about herself, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dakota, how do you actually, since we have 2 men on this panel, how do you guys feel about a woman with cellulite?
I think there's nothing wrong with cellulite. I think that
Yeah.
it's just a part of being a woman, and there's nothing wrong with it. It shouldn't be like so looked down upon. You know, women
I feel
are beautiful.
the same way. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it was just bad in this situation because we always see Kim so perfect. Her photos always so, like just smooth. So when we saw these real-time photos, it was like, girl, like what's going on? Like you just posted a photo of you nice, smooth, hair collected, and we're seeing these photos with the cellulite, which is beautiful, but we don't see it as much.
And camera can exaggerate something. So she might have cellulite, but then in the picture it looked a lot worse. But that's what the camera does. The camera makes us look like 10 pounds bigger than we are.
It's
So
annoying.
exactly. I mean,
You know what? A wise rapper, Kendrick Lamar, once said he wants to see our stretch marks. So with
Show
that,
me something natural.
yeah, exactly.
No, I know, but I think we're all on this panel trying to promote some body positivity.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we also have to remember, especially the younger generation, when we look at social media, we compare ourselves to these public figures because we see their photoshopped images and we're like, why don't I look this good?
Yeah.
And you start hating on yourself and your body. So
Yeah.
I don't think it was a bad thing that they released pictures
Yeah.
of Kim and then she started talking about how she has cellulite.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect, and it's nice
Yeah.
to
Right.
see that part of her that is not photoshopped. You know what I mean? Because she becomes more relatable.
Exactly, I agree.
And she said after this whole thing, she just does not like to travel. She doesn't like to go out. And she was saying that she used to be very desperate for attention, and she would go out to each restaurant.
That's
Oh,
so
yes,
weird
I
that she
remember
said
that.
that, honestly.
I loved that she admitted that.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a little weird.
I mean, it was weird,
like-
but like I was glad that she said it.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Because it's always been a little bit true. I've always heard that about Kim. Because she
Yeah.
created the whole paparazzi herself.
Yeah,
which
she
kudos
did.
to you. But, No, I'm glad she said it.
To be honest, if you were starting out, you want eyes on you. You're gonna do what you gotta do. I'd be hopping around to Nobu in different places. Like I'd be over here like doing the most, like 3 outfit changes a night. Like we need to bank some photos, honey. Like
the road to fame is expensive and it's tough.
Yeah.
You go ahead,
But yeah,
Kim.
I like that she said that.
I know it was great to see that.
Interesting.
And it was just so like kind of funny to see her and her best friend John like get together, and he was saying that he saw like Abraham Lincoln's face on her, and I was like, that was so mean.
No, she was
going in on her, and I was like,
ah.
I know.
That was funny.
I was like, you told me this off camera.
Yeah.
You don't come on. Well, first you don't come on my show talk about my cellulite booty. No, you tell me.
But I feel like if we didn't say that, it's gonna seem like it was so scripted.
Yeah.
He could have said a little. He didn't have to
he
go
was
in. I
not
see
nice
Abraham
about
Lincoln. Like, really? Tell me that at the table. No cameras, not mic. You don't tell 2
I would have
million
been
people.
mad if somebody said that to me.
Oh, man. I would have been like,
Talk about the elephant in the room, but I'm not to call you the elephant. What, John? Get out. Like,
there's the door. And then in the end, Courtney wants Scott to get a life, move on, leave her alone, and is just saying that he's always wanting attention and that he tries to make everyone think he's a saint, but in reality, he's off doing what he's got to do with all these ladies. And then she just wants her life back. She wants to be able to have fun. She wants to be able to move on and to be happy. And we see this again in the episode.
Yeah.
Scott was trying to be, like a good dad and hang out with Chris for the whole glamping situation. It was cute watching them run around Costco and like get all these things. But at the end of the day, he's still bitter. He's very bitter. And,
He is. He is.
What did you think of their little glamping situation?
It was cute. It was stressing me out, the Costco trip, because I was like, this is expensive.
I know.
I was like, yeah. But, they're millionaires, so it's okay. It was cute. I want to do that.
Me
Should
too.
we do that?
That's what I thought. We should do
Kim
it.
right here in the back.
That would be so much fun.
That would be great. We need to film that for,
I
that's
love
amazing.
that they had a chef for
yeah.
the camping trip.
But
You know
didn't
what I
they
mean?
cancel that because they said they'll do it by
The
themselves?
chef was still there.
I know.
Okay, never
Crystal
mind.
ate her burger.
Yeah.
I know.
Chris was asking for
still
some
grubbing.
margarita. She was ready for her next
Chris
cocktail.
is so much fun.
Yeah, I want to hang with her. See?
Seriously.
See, I could watch the whole show. If
I'm
we're
ready
doing
to
that.
camp in the backyard with Chris. Camping
Camping
with
with
Chris.
Chris. God, we
And
are
her,
so good.
how does she pronounce it? S'mores?
S'mores.
Yeah.
S'mores?
That was cute. That was very
That was
cute.
cute.
Well, guys, let's get into one of my favorite segments, Kardashian Corner.
Yay.
It's basically we're telling you whose side and whose corner we are in today for some different situations going on with some of our favorite cast members. So what we're going to talk about first is this whole Khloe versus Kourtney thing. So everyone get Khloe and Kourtney ready, all right? So talking about Scott wanting a family vacation, Khloe was saying that she was leading, playing games with Scott. Kourtney needs to leave him out of it and be like, no, we're not doing this. I'm not entertaining this idea anymore. And, Kourtney was like, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Do you think that Kourtney is leading Scott on, or are you on Khloe's side? What I was trying to say.
Are you gonna do a countdown?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gila! What's
Is she on?
going on?
Okay, all right. Can I explain
She
myself?
kindly in her other
Okay, let me tell you why I'm with why I picked Kourtney, because if they didn't have any children, I would have been like, there's absolutely no reason for them to communicate or go on family vacations together. But the reason why I'm with Kourtney on this is because they're doing it for the kids. I mean, they might be leading each other on, but I think it's really good for the kids to see their parents civil and be able to spend some family quality time together.
But why do they need to sleep in the same bed?
No, she said she was gonna get an extra room.
But the other room wasn't available.
Sure.
So it sucks. Maybe Faith wants them to end up together. You guys never know. I'm always for Kourtney and Scott being together.
Well, speaking of Kourtney and Scott, I do have another one for you guys. Scott was whining a lot about how Kourtney's allowed to drink and get drunk and everything, but I can't because I have to go to rehab. Are you on Kourtney's side knowing that she is able to control herself and do it maybe like once every half a year and be fine? Or are you on Scott's side, but then again, he just takes it way too far and always pounds it too hard, so.
Wow. Okay.
Which side are we on? I'm talking about pounding the bottle, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Kourtney!
Woo!
This is no surprise, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott is not able to handle himself. Kourtney is.
Yeah. I just got a memory of that episode where he's in Vegas and he stuffs the $100 bill down the waiter's throat.
Oh my goodness.
He's so wasted. And it's like,
you're not
no
able
more
to handle
passes.
yourself. Yeah.
You get no more passes after that.
And like, I'm sorry that we're doing this again, but this one's also involving Scott and Courtney. So Courtney versus Scott on warning him about the new guy. Do you think that Courtney did the right thing by warning him about the new guy, or are you on Scott's side saying, I can't believe you're with somebody? This one's a no-brainer, but we're gonna do it anyway. 3, 2, 1.
You know, I'm gonna go with Scott.
What?
I don't think that she needs to warn him. Like, it's just.
I thought that was nice though.
But like, it's just unnecessary in my opinion. Like, he's going out with girls. I don't think that she needs to give him that.
And you know
I do
what?
agree, actually.
You know what? Maybe she did it on purpose.
To make him mad?
To make him mad. Because don't you see her face on the phone? She was like laughing the whole time. Like, Scott is mad, you guys. Like, it's a big deal. Yeah.
30 minutes late to the workout, too, so it must have been a long phone call.
I'm saying.
How much
Put
does
your
that
butt
trainer
there.
hate them? Like, do you think he just stands around like waiting for them?
Well, he's probably getting paid, so he
I
probably
know.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't
He'll wait
care.
all
Like,
day. The paycheck is already in his bank account. So.
It's already in. Well, another segment we have for you guys is the Kardashian Beauty Breakdown. This week it was taken over again by Quinoa, and we have a very cool little review of the lip kit.
And I am up and close because in this video we are creating a festive red lip using Kylie's lipstick, and this time I am using Kylie's matte liquid lipstick in the shade Mary. I thought this specific lipstick is wonderful on every skin tone. Packaging is actually very, very cute, you guys. But I added some glitter and I added some lip gloss to make it a little bit more festive. So let's get right into the video.
Alright guys, so the first step is to make sure that your lips are nice and primed. This step is extremely important, especially when you're using a matte lipstick, because matte lipstick can be extremely drying, let me tell you. I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit of a lip scrub on, and then a lot of people do use a toothbrush to scrub their lips, but that's a little too extra for me at this point in my life, so I decided to just use my fingers, and then I'm going to go ahead and swipe off any excess lip scrub that I may have on my lips. And voila, my lips are looking nice and smooth. Next up, we're gonna start applying the lipstick. The way that I like to apply the lipstick is by starting with my bottom lip in the center, and then as I move closer to the edges, I apply a little bit more precisely. A lot of people do use a lip liner before applying their lipstick, and I highly do suggest that. I just did skip it during this video. I didn't feel the need to do that, but applying a lip liner can help you get a better definition and also make your lips bigger or smaller depending on your preference. Next up, we're adding some clear lip gloss all over our lips. This is going to help the glitter actually stick on. And now for the fun part, we are adding some glitter. I went ahead and I picked some red loose glitter to apply all over my lips, but feel free to pick any other color. Gold and silver are two great options for the holidays. Now when applying the glitter, make sure you're applying it a little bit at a time and just slowly build it up as you go. This is the final look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comment box below what other beauty topics or beauty tutorials you would like me to cover on Kardashian's Beauty Breakdown. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Oh my gosh, you're so pretty.
Perfect for the holidays.
That's what I thought too when I was filming it.
Christmassy. Yeah.
You guys
So
liked
pretty.
it.
Yeah, that is
Thank you.
so cool.
That was cute.
I'm ready for
Thank
you to
you.
like review one of their palettes or something. Like,
I'm
this is
saying.
cool.
Well, you challenged me to do the KKKW, so
Yes.
I'm gonna be working on that video soon.
Ooh, I'm excited to see that because I know you're skeptical.
Yeah, just saying. We'll see.
But do you guys want to add anything before we wrap? I just want to like give you guys an open mic here. Like, tell us what's in your heart.
What is in our heart? There's a lot. There's a lot.
Wow.
Well, you know what? I would really like for us to get some audience interaction. So if you guys can comment below what topics related to the Kardashians you'd like us to cover. If you have any questions on our opinions, if you guys care about our opinions, on like a Kardashian, you know, I don't know, controversy or whatever it may be, let us know. Let us know what you guys want to see, because we're really working hard here to try to come up with like creative content that would resonate with you guys.
Definitely.
Yes.
I love that.
What she said.
I mean,
Yes.
ditto.
Preach.
I love that. Let's
Round
have
of
some
applause, please.
Let's have some
Thank
audience
you.
interaction. And before we go, really quick, I do want to ask you guys, let's use the cards. Tell me who your favorite Kardashian Jenner is, and let me know when you're ready.
Ooh, that's hard.
It's hard, but you guys, we're going to do it.
We can only pick one.
You can only pick one. You can only do it once.
Oh.
Oh, I think I may have seen Shanti's.
Okay.
Darn it.
Are you ready?
We're
3,
ready.
3.
2,
Okay, go.
1.
Wait, hold on. Chloe, what's yours?
Chris.
And Kylie.
I love Chris.
You know what? Chloe's my second favorite though. She's such a
I
sweetheart.
do like
I
Chloe.
love
She is.
Chloe.
She's down to earth. She's real. Everybody can relate to her.
She tells it like it
Chloe.
is.
Yes.
Yep,
Love her
yep.
so much.
And she looked great on this episode, by the
Oh,
way.
I
just want to
know,
point
I
that out.
know.
That jacket, that
I
little
need
cutoff.
that jacket.
That's what's cute.
Oh my
Okay, I
God.
need to calm down,
You
but I
were
really
so
need that.
excited about
Yeah, I do need that jacket in my life. Okay.
All right, and before we go, you will sadly be gone next week.
I
but
know
you have,
I'm not going to be
No.
here. I'm going to Mexico.
But you
Please
have
don't
some-
leave me here alone.
You have some fun segments that you filmed though for us, so I'm excited to see what you have for us.
I'll still be present.
Yes, and we may or may not have a special guest next week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Watch our social media. And again, where can everyone find you on social media?
Instagram, Shanti_Christina, or Twitter and YouTube @ShantiChristina.
I'll switch things up just a little bit. If you guys are interested in any beauty topics or anything related to women, make sure to head to my blog, shadesofglam.com.
And you guys can follow me on Twitter @Howard3rd, and of course my Instagram @Howard3rd.
That was good. That was really good. And you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube @Mr. Dakota T. Jones, and on Fridays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on AfterBuzz TV's Popcorn Talk Network for my show Millennial Hollywood. We love you guys so much, and we will keep up with you later. Bye.
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 From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views.